All right, it is 8 o'clock. So we're going live. We're going to wait and see if anybody gets in here. Let's see here. We'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody gets on. I got my buddy with me, so she's wanting to explore, so she's pulling a little bit. Winnie, no, come here. Come on. Come on. You can't do that. All right. Do I have anybody in here with me? I'm going to have to go more out in the open. For some reason, I'm not getting a signal. Hello, Kathy. All right. I'm out for my history camp, and as you see behind me, I've got log houses, log barns, smoke shacks, all kinds of stuff. So I am here. Hello, Robin. Hello, Dick in the Dirt. Glad to have you on here. I'm out for my camp. They locked these up at night, so I couldn't quite camp here. Hey, Richard. I couldn't camp in one of them, in one of the cabins, but I did manage earlier to go through every one of their cabins. I may have to stay out in the open, guys. This thing's driving, and I have messages. I don't want to get anybody's message off. All right, and also I have my little buddy, and she is pulling really hard. You see her right. Let's see. That's what I'm dealing with. She's ready to go. Winnie, you got to hold on. I'm live. All right. She is wanting to explore. So, but she will be in the video when it comes out. It looks like I'm going to have to stay out here, though. For some reason, when I get in those log structures, I just lose all service and it starts trying to reconnect. So, but I just wanted to bring you all on and show you a little bit of the area that I'm in live. You get a preview of it before my video comes out. Don't know exactly what day I'm going to put the video out, but I have to edit it and all that. But also, let's see here. They have a museum here on this property, and I went in today. They have a lot of Civil War stuff and all that. The museum is, let's see. Hello, Hike with Mike. Yeah, that history camp challenge. That's a good challenge. I'm glad that was put out. Yeah, I'll show you right here behind me. That is the museum. I went all through it earlier, and so there's some good stuff in there. A lot of Civil War stuff. Richard, you made your movie today. That works. I'm just out doing a live right now. I filmed. I videoed all this today, but I'm wasting time till it's time to eat. But yeah, My camera's not wanting to turn around, but hello, Steve, the transit camper. No, actually, Steve, this is an iPhone S11. It's old school. So, or 11S, whatever it is. But I'm using the DJI app, and that gives me a lot better clarity on my pictures. And if the camera just snatches and jerks, just overlook it, because I've got Winnie with me, and she's wanting to explore. She's not wanting to sit still. And I can't let her go, because if I do, we're in trouble. And I think I'm going to cook and eat right there, somewhere around here anyway. Yeah, Steve, I'm lying. It's a Samsung. Brand new Samsung. How was that? Come on, girl. Jump. Yeah, they lock all of this stuff up at night, but you can still walk through every bit of it. There's only one, I think, one building, two buildings that will be unlocked. Hold on. That building way back there behind me is unlocked. And then way up on the hill beside that vehicle is a hunter's cabin, and it's unlocked. But they do rent out that cabin, and there's someone staying in it. And so I cannot stealth camp in that hunter's cabin, because those people are not local, and I'm sure they will call the law. And we don't want that. And don't want to worry anybody, scare them. Think of some homeless guys moving into one of these cabins. Let's see here. All right, the smokehouse, for some reason, we're going to go in it. They left it open. All right, that's the smokehouse. All right. No, Steve, you don't have to switch to iPhone. Keep your Samsung. The only reason I didn't switch to Samsung is because I've got my iPad, got my iWatch, I've got a Mac at work, and they just everything works together, and that's the reason I do it. Here's another one that is still open. This is dark though. It's a stone house. This is a spring house or a dairy. They call it a dairy. All right, let's see here. That's funny, Dick and Dirt. Oh, hang on. I have a habit of, Kathy can tell you, I have a habit of putting people in timeout for some reason. Oh, I missed some messages. I watched Boone's a while ago. That was hilarious. Steve, I don't want to run it for anybody, but the gift that you sent Raul was absolutely hilarious. Loved it. All right. And out here, way back there, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't see the buildings from here, but they have a rifle club where they shoot old flintlock rifles, matchlock rifles, and all that, muskets, you name it, old stuff. and they have competitions and everything. It's called Witten Fort Long Rifle Club. There's the buildings back there. That's their shooting buildings. Kathy, I am in Virginia. Actually, this place is 20 minutes from home, so I didn't have to go far. I can actually go home for breakfast in the morning, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on around here. I think they're having a go-kart race up the road. I may walk down there in a little bit. And there's a sign up here. I want to do a sign camp behind, but it's not a very big sign. So I'm going to walk up there and take a look at it. Hello, Jeanette M. It's good to have you on here. All right. She's getting ill with me. She wants to go one way, and I'm trying to go the other way. But this McDonald's sweet tea, but the ice has melted and it's not as good now. Why do you go on the other side as soon as I switch sides? So I'm going to trash it. All right. All right, let's see if we can turn this camera around so you don't have to look at me. There we go. All right, that's the reason the camera keeps jumping, because she's ready to explore. Where are you going, girl? Dick, my sweet tea has to be cold. So I don't like it hot. The colder it is, the better I like it. Yep, that's the boss. Hang on. Winnie, look. You say hi? Winnie, right here. Say hi. Hello, grave diggers in the house. All right, you got to walk with me now. Come on, girl. All right. There's the old barn. I did not go in there today because they were having a wedding, I believe. So, but we're just doing a walk around out here. They call this Pioneer Park, and all of these log structures and stuff, they were moved from other places because they were donated by families in the area, and so they went and moved them all here. So they are all original, and they are authentic. Let's see, I'm missing messages. Yeah, Kathy, people do get fussy when you crash their weddings. I didn't want to take a chance at that one. All right, Dick, you had a lot of rain today. I was afraid we were going to get some, but it stayed pretty dry. The rain went around, and wasn't a problem. Yeah, I don't know about the sweet tea with no ice. When I was in Europe, I was drinking hot tea, but I was just doing it because I was there, not because it was really good or anything. Yeah, Gravedigger, that right there is the back. I went through all these cabins. I tried to get, each one of them has a placard on the door that tells about them, so in my video, I tried to get those placards so that you could at least stop the video and read the placards and see what was going on. And of course, that's the museum. Went through it. So we're going to walk out here to the middle and take one more look around. And then I'm going to walk up to that sign and see how hard it's going to be to stealth camp there. Yeah, Debbie, ice does water it down, but it doesn't matter because I'll make it really strong. And so I don't worry about it getting watered down a little bit. And I only put a half cup of ice in it. All right, I am losing messages. Yeah, when I go to McDonald's, I always tell them half cup of ice. That's enough to get it good and cold. Yeah, there's a lot of history here. A lot of these buildings are late 1700s, early 1800s. So I said I was going to do one more look around. So this is out here in the middle. And that one back there is cool because the living quarters are on the left and the kitchen's on the right. And then their storage is in the back. So there's 3 sections in that one with upstairs in the 2 sections. All right. Oh, I would love to, Digga, but there's that. Let me show you. They have little cabins here that they rent out. I wasn't going to rent it out, but there's one right there, but they're $175 a night, $275 for the weekend, which is Friday night, Saturday night. So, and it's full tonight anyway. But that cabin, I don't know if I can zoom in. No, it's not going to zoom. But right there past those trees is a hunter's cabin. Let's walk up there. We'll take a look. Hopefully, if they come out, I'll just tell them I'm walking my dog. But that's a hunter's cabin, and that would be a perfect place to camp for the night. But it is so close to that. It's so close to that cabin. I say cabin. That's just a house. And if I pitched a tent out here, I'm sure they would be calling somebody. Yeah, it's a good cover story, but I'm actually a dog walker. Winnie. Yep. All right, digging the dirt. Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully I can get this video out and do this place a little justice. So have a good night. Let's see here. All right, this right here is the hunter's cabin. There's deer hide there. There's a bear hide there, but it looks like something's been in it. And when they say hunter's cabin, that's it. And that's it. Fireplace back there in the back. I would camp here in a heartbeat if it wasn't for this right here. I would love to camp here. And it has a unique fireplace or chimney, whatever. It looks like an upside down cone. All that, it's just hand stacked. It's pretty neat. I'd love to stay in there. We're going to go back down the hill and walk down the road before we take a look at that sign before I end this live. I know you all don't want to just sit there and listen to me drone on. Let's see here. All right, we got you back with us. Maybe I'll walk her about a mile or two, and then when it gets time to settle down, she'll settle down and go to sleep. She likes to explore, though. Thank you, Kathy. And I'll say, if you haven't seen Camp Like a Boone's video, IKEA video, you need to watch it. I was hoping he would actually try to camp inside IKEA, but I'm sure he didn't want to get arrested. But that would have been funny. He came pretty close. All right. All right, we're going to walk up here, take a look at this sign. Hello, Hunter Left. What's happening tonight? I am doing a history camp at the Historic Crab Orchard Museum and Pioneer Park. And I am actually truck camping about, I don't know, maybe 30 feet from an, I believe it's 1770. No, I can't remember the exact date before it was built. It'll be in my video though. But I'm camping with my truck backed up right under the fort. I'll come over here and get you a little view of it before I walk over to that sign. Temperature here is in the low 70s right now, and it'll probably get down in the low 60s tonight, so it'll be comfortable. All right, over my shoulder is the blue truck. That's my truck, and that's the fort. That is the old Witten's Fort, and that was used during Lord Dunmore's war with the Indians, and at other times too, but that's what it was built for. And way across there, that church, that was the first church ever in this whole area. So it was late 1700s. And then right there is an old service station that they moved from about 2 miles down the road. I used to stop in there all the time, and they moved it, I think in 2009. They moved it up here. The museum bought it, and they moved it up here. And so now they've got it closed. Everything inside of it's just like it was when it was down there. So it still looks the same. But they've got it closed, and they use it for events and stuff. But as a joke, the guys that always hung out at that store and the owner started what they called the Frog Level Yacht Club. And you can pull up this place on Google Earth. There is nowhere to put a yacht anywhere around here. There's no yachts, no water. There might be a little small lake here and there. But as a joke, they started the Frog Level Yacht Club, and it stuck. And so they still have, even though the service station's closed down, they still have a Frog Level Yacht Club. So that's pretty wild. And they done it just as a joke. Let me check messages real quick. People's probably looking at me wondering, what in the world am I doing? All right. All right, so I'm not missing messages, so we're good. We're gonna walk down and look at the sign real quick, and then I'm gonna walk down here and watch them race go-karts for about an hour. They also race lawnmowers down there, and they have a livestock market down there. But right now I'm walking up the side of Route 460. I don't think anybody will mess with me here. The local popo likes to stop and check people out up through here. I've seen them, people with backpacks, and they're stopping, trying to run them, see if they have warrants and all that, which is crazy. But I guess they're trying to do their job. But my opinion, which my opinion doesn't matter, but my opinion is you shouldn't be bothered unless you do something wrong. What are you doing? You have to go with me. Come on. You haven't walked enough yet. Come on, let's go. All right. I'm going to show, well, let me get a little bit closer and I'll show you this sign. I'm not going to do it tonight, but before too long, sweetie, come on. It's just cars. They're not going to run over you. I'm not going to camp behind this sign tonight, but before too long, I probably will. And it is right there. So I'm going to ease up there. We'll take a look at it. I just kind of want to do a little bit of research and see what it'll take to hide. Yeah, she loves to ride, Richard. She gets a little lazy on me, but she needs to lose a pound or two, so walking's not going to hurt her. She likes snacks too good. All right, Gravedigger, you could give me some pointers on hiding out behind this sign, but I think it's turned to a good enough angle that I can get behind it. Yeah, Kathy, she's got little small legs. That's why I'm walking slow. I normally walk fast. So there's the sign. It's probably, I don't know, 20 feet long. And maybe the end right here is, let's see, 6.5 feet tall. And then there's the back of it. So I would have to figure a way to put a tarp, or I don't know, I might could set up my combat shelter right there behind it. And the combat shelter don't let light out, so that would probably work. And there is a solar panel, so there is lights on this sign. And they're bright, but I think the lights would help make it dark back here. So, but anyway, that's the sign that I'm wanting to camp behind. All right. We're going to head back, and I will close this out, and I'm going to go watch them race go-karts for a little bit. Just pass some time. That's what I've been doing all evening. It's just wasting time. Till it gets a little bit later, then I'm going to find a place there in Pioneer Park to fix me a hamburger. So I'll break out my pocket stove, MSR Pocket Rocket 2, and do a little cooking. But all right, Richard, have a good one. We've got a lot of traffic here, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, and we will see you on the next one. You all have a good night, and thank you for dropping in. So have a good night. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Kathy.